As many sports leagues were delayed or canceled in 2020, the NFL is set to kick off its season as scheduled. The defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs host the Houston Texans for the first game of the season on September 10. With the sports world in flux, here are 5 reasons we're desperate to see the NFL season go on as scheduled. Tom Brady to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. During the offseason, there were many league-changing free agency signings, but none bigger than 6-time Super Bowl champion and 3-time NFL MVP Tom Brady leaving the New England Patriots for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In his time with the Patriots, Tom Brady became the winningest quarterback in NFL history. 2020 is the first year Brady will suit up for a team besides the Patriots. Where does that leave the Patriots? All eyes will be on New England to see how Bill Belichick's squad performs with Cam Newton and Jarrett Stidham leading the quarterback room. Can the Browns finally make the playoffs? After trading for Odell Beckham Jr., in addition to other major moves during the 2019 offseason, the Browns were the favorite to win the AFC North, but failed to live up to the hype, finishing 6-10 and placing 3rd in their division for the 2nd season in a row. The Browns hope to build off last season with additions to their offense and defense, which includes offensive tackle Jack Conklin, tight end Austin Hooper, and linebacker BJ Goodson. The Browns are also bringing in former Minnesota Vikings offensive coordinator Kevin Stefanski as their new head coach. The return of Big Ben. In Week 2 of the 2019 season, Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger suffered a right elbow injury that kept him sidelined for the remainder of the season. Heading into this season, Roethlisberger is expected to return to action in Week 1. The Steelers hope the return of their 2-time Super Bowl champion will help bring Pittsburgh back to the playoffs after missing the postseason in back-to-back years for the first time since 2012 to 2013. Are the Kansas City Chiefs the NFL's new super team? The Chiefs are fresh off a 31-20 Super Bowl victory over the San Francisco 49ers and have made the playoffs for 5 seasons in a row, including back-to-back trips to the AFC Championship game or better. During the offseason, the Chiefs made headlines when quarterback Patrick Mahomes signed a $503 million deal, keeping him in Kansas City through 2031. With the addition of versatile offensive tackle Mike Remmers, the Chiefs add a proven veteran to their already impressive offensive lineup. The Chiefs' top 10 defense is returning nearly every 2019 starter and added depth at the cornerback position. Now the question is whether they can turn their star-studded roster into a dynasty. The first season with expanded playoffs. We have grown used to 12 teams making the playoffs, with the top 2 seeds in each conference receiving a first-round bye and the rest playing during wildcard weekend. During the offseason, the NFL added 2 wildcard spots to the playoffs, increasing the playoff field from 12 to 14, with 6 total games played on wildcard weekend. As a result, only the number 1 seed in each conference will receive a first-round bye. This season, fans of every NFL team share one overarching goal: to safely get through the season and see a Super Bowl champion raise the Lombardi Trophy in February.